Hello, my fellow Scorpions. Welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Scorpio, as usual. This is going to be a general tarot forecast for the month of August. I'm clearly losing my voice. Sorry about that. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising sign. Also, if you'd like to book your own personal intuitive clarity reading, click on the email link below, shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to schedule a time that works out for both of us. All right, Scorpio, let's see how August 2020 is going to go. Hope y'all are staying happy, healthy, and wise. And of course, we'll do numerology and clarification. Alrighty, so let's do some quick numerology here. One, okay. Fun. Okay, Scorpio, you're going into a one energy for the month of August, which is new beginnings, new everything. Everything's new. Nothing better than that, right? So be prepared for that. And in 1 and 9 energies, whether we like it or not, they tend to just kind of happen. So just be prepared for new. You could get a burst of energy and decide to create something new, start something new. New opportunities might knock on your door that you had not expected. So just be prepared for a good one energy in the month of August. It's always positive. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So week 1, I do get the Tower. And the Tower is about destruction, okay? However, the Tower is kind of a cleansing in a way because with destruction comes cleanup, right? And comes something new, right? So when sometimes we have to destroy things in order to create something new, I don't see it as a negative. You know, it looks like a really negative card, but it really isn't, because we actually need to have Tower moments. We just do. Sometimes it's a wake-up call, and it makes us have to step into place and start making changes that need to be made anyway. And then I get the partnership card, and this could be a relationship that is romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be a work relationship. Either way, there's a bit of a breakdown around a relationship, it looks like, some type of a partnership in week 1. And we'll do more clarification. Week 2, I get my 6 of Swords. Okay, so that's kind of moving forward, all right? That's taking your troubles and moving to greener pastures. And then I do get my Moon card reversed, all right? So there could be in some way where something is moving on or moving forward. Now, this is a good omen card, but it is reversed. So it might feel, it's always a good card, no matter whether it's positive or negative, this particular card. So it could feel like it's not good at the time, but in reality it is. Okay. So when you look back on it later, you might see, oh, that's, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have this kind of thing. So I don't really see this as negative either. Week 3, I do get my 4 of Wands reversed, and I get a lightning bolt reversed. So there is a bit of a surprise, it looks like, around your home life in week 3, okay? And even though this is reversed, this is still kind of a happy card too. So it does look like there could be maybe maybe something happens at the house that needs to be repaired that you didn't count on. It could be as simple as that. Or it could be that, you know, you find that you need to move, and you hadn't planned on moving, right? So you kind of knew that this was lurking, but you know, now it's kind of hit. So it's a surprise, but with this being reversed, it's not like a big shock to you. You almost expected this in a way. Deep down, you kind of knew that this could happen. Or it could also be that it's a minor thing. Like I said, like something happens in the home that needs to be repaired or needs to be attended to that you hadn't planned on week 3. Week 4, I am getting my 2 of Cups reversed, okay, which there again, that's a partnership, some type of a partnership. And then this is a residence move. So this partnership looks like, and this is probably bleeding over from week 1, looks like there's a bit of a breakdown around some type of a partnership. And this is about a residential move. So it looks like there's a stubbornness about moving, okay? Perhaps even though something is going on here where you kind of know you have to move. So like your partnership is with your landlord or whatever, right? And now there's some type of a breakdown there where you find out that you might need to move, but you really don't want to. You're being a little stubborn about it. So let's do more clarification here, Scorpio, and see where the hey this is going. Nice partnership. Okay. Okay. So I get my 2 of Wands straight up. We're there again. That is a partnership. This almost looks more social, where there's a breakdown of some type of a either social or career type of partnership in week 1. It it could even just be that the company itself has a breakdown in a partnership which affects you, okay? So it might not actually be an emotional attachment to you, but it affects you. Because with my 2 of Wands, that is more about career or social. So perhaps there's a falling out with a friend or something like that. But this needed to break down in order for everybody to lay their cards on the table, right? So you can start over. Entirely possible. Week 2, I get my 4 of Wands straight up, okay? Where there is moving on to greener pastures kind of thing. So it could be too that if you have a roommate or someone who's lives with you, that they are moving out. Okay, so they're moving on, and it might feel like, you know, like it's kind of sad, kind of bad news, but you know, in the long run, it might be best for everyone. Okay, so, or it could even be someone moving in with you, right? Which might be like, oh, you're kidding me. But in the long run, you know, it's going to be okay. It's not completely negative. It needs to happen for whatever reason. And remember, I said week 3, there could be something that goes on within your home, some type of a breakdown or something within your home. Here we have my Magician. So it does look like you almost need to call in a professional here in some way. So if it's a breakdown amongst like the people who live there, perhaps you need to call, you know, work with a therapist. Okay. If it is some type of a breakdown within the home, you know, something physical like an appliance or something, you might need to call in a professional in order to handle this in week 3. It's not horrible with my lightning bolt being reversed, but it does need to be handled. It needs to be taken care of. Week 4, fabulous. I'm getting my 10 of Pentacles straight up. Okay, so there is, looks like some old money here. Okay, so if there is a breakdown of some type of relationship within the home, you know, where there could be a residential move, there could be a payoff for it. You could actually get maybe back rent from, if it's somebody, you know, leaving that was a roommate. Perhaps they're going to go ahead, not back rent, but go ahead and pay out, you know, their time that they had promised that they were going to be there, because this is old money. So it's not like you're going to have a financial loss over this situation. It doesn't appear that way. All right. Let me do one more clarification card. And we will see how we're feeling going into the month of September, Scorpio. Hmm. Okay, so I do get the coffin, which is an ending, all right, in week 1, about this, whatever this partnership is, whether it's social um, or work related. So there is some type of ending going on here, which it does appear, it doesn't like look, I mean, this probably looks really negative from the outside, but actually reading them all together, it looks like it's kind of something that's needed to happen. All right. Now, with this ending, it could be an ending of how this relationship has been handled. Okay. You could just be starting a new way of handling this particular relationship. It could be just an ending of that way. Oh, okay, so like if it's like if this is about your company, it could be, okay, we're gonna end this part of it, but we still have this going on. So it's not necessarily negative, it's just a breakdown of one of part of it. All right, so I don't see it as really completely negative at all. I actually see it as more of a cleansing. That's the energy that I'm getting with it. Week 2, I get lack of making decisions around this move. Okay, whatever this moving on to greener grass. Okay, so if someone is moving out, um, you might not have been able to decide exactly how you feel about it, or you might be having a hard time making a decision to move forward, move on to greener grass. Okay. There's a lot going on around your home in the month of August, Scorpio. So be prepared for that. There's some indecisiveness going on here also. So there's a bit of back and forth in week 2 around your home. Okay, so if someone is moving back in, it could be that they tell you they are and then they're not. Then they tell you they are and then they're not. So in week 2, you might not actually have all the facts, is what I want to say. If someone's wanting to move out or planning on moving out, it could be the same thing. You might not have all the facts. Yeah, I am going to move this week, but no, now I've decided not to. Things have changed. So I would just kind of go with the flow in week 2 and just kind of let it all play out and see how that works. Week 3, I do get the heart, which is definitely great joy. Okay, that's what this means. So this person, whatever is going on up here, this person actually is able to help you and fix it, which is going to make you happy. Okay, so if it's something that broke down within the home, this person is going to be able to make you happy. All right, this is the person that can fix it for you. If it is like people within your home where there's some chaos amongst with each other, this person is going to be able to help you with it. So there is great joy with this in the end in week 3. You just have to kind of seek out the right person to handle this for you, and you'll know. I believe intuitively you'll know. Week 4, I do get the Tower again. So there is definitely a bit of destruction going on here. But, and with the 10 of Pentacles, I almost feel this is more family related. So there is a bit of destruction going on here. There's a stubbornness too of not being able to move forward. All right. So if this is some type of an emotional relationship that you're involved in that is just not working, it's either you are not being able to move forward or they are not being able to move forward. But with the 10 of Pentacles, I do believe this is more of a family thing, emotionally. But in the end, I do believe that it will break down, but it will be for the best, okay? Especially with this card being straight up, all right? If it is about, this is about, like I said before, some type of a payoff, where you're getting some type of money, like they're paying forward some money to you because they are moving away, like a roommate situation or whatever. There is definitely a breakdown of that relationship, but you're still coming out okay. Same thing if there's a breakdown of this relationship that someone's not budging, having a hard time moving forward. With this being straight up, I do believe that in the end, emotionally, you will be wealthy again. Okay. So I'm not real concerned about it, Scorpio. All right, that's what I have for August. So let's see what we got cooking. How are you going to be feeling going into the month of September? A bit weary, no doubt. Does look pretty action-packed for August, Scorpio. But it looks like it's all stuff that needs to happen. So don't look at this reading as negative, because I do believe that, as time wears on, you're going to see how all of this played out for the best in the long run. Because there's an awful lot of happy cards and an awful lot of big cards in there. So I do see where, in reality, this is for the best. Okay. Yeah. So going into the month of September, you're going to be a bit weary. I get my Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Cups reversed. So you might not be feeling quite yourself. She is your card. So you might not be feeling quite yourself. Okay. You might be feeling a bit off. You might be feeling with the 10 of Wands reversed, like you're just overburdened, like you just can't handle it all. And it's been a bit unfair. All right. But what I want to tell you, Scorpio, with these 3 cards, because we do have the card that represents you, all right, and this major arcana card, you actually have the ability to turn these straight up. Scorpios are fabulous at that. But you might need, going into the month of September, you just might need to take a bit of a step back. This also could be you removing yourself from the world, kind of going into your little hermit mode, where you rejuvenate. Scorpios are famous for that. So use it and rejuvenate and be able to come out strong again, because of all the signs, you are the one that can do that. You truly are magic when it comes to being able to pick yourself up by your bootstraps and just moving on as if nothing ever happened. So that's my advice to you. Do whatever it is you need to do. Go to the water, meditate, take breaks, isolate if that's what you need to do. Take some time just for you, and kind of let the rest of the world go hang until you have yourself back again. And that's what I have, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did reading them for you. And of course, always comment, like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Apparently on Facebook, if you like, it helps me get more views. It helps put my videos in people's feeds. Be more upfront. So please help me with that. I'd appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. Until we meet again, I am always sending loving energy your way. Have a fabulous August. Bye bye.